Item 10, conduct of business. Item A, receive an oral report and approve a letter to the CalTrain Board of Directors opposing the proposed suspension of service to closure of the San Bruno CalTrain station. Aaron?
Thank you and good evening, Honorable Mayor and City Council. My name is Aaron Acton. I'm the Community Development Director. And before you tonight, we have placed a draft letter to CalTrain, as well as the proposal or the PowerPoint presentation that CalTrain's made during several public hearings related to their current proposal. And just to give a little bit of background for those who may not have what CalTrain is proposing, CalTrain is now, like many public agencies, faced with a large budget shortfall. In their case, it's about $30 million. And it's primarily because of an unstable revenue base. They do not have a dedicated revenue source like many of the transit agencies within the Bay Area. They've tried many short-term solutions like wage freezes, furloughs, and fare hikes. However, this time they are going for a bigger solution than what they proposed before. And essentially what they're proposing is eliminating, going down from 86 trains to 48 daily trains. And what this result in is the closure of up to 7 stations within the Bay Area, within the peninsula. And one of those stations could be the San Bruno. We're listed as one of 10 possible closures. Before going into how dramatic effect this could have on San Bruno, I think it's important to take a step back and look at the partnership that we've had with CalTrain over the past 10 years. If there's one thing that I've worked on, or I know that we've been working on as a city for the entire time I've been here, which has been about 10 years, is this partnership with CalTrain. As you know, the grade separation process involved dozens of community meetings, hundreds of hours of resident time, hundreds of hours of staff time, and hundreds of thousands of dollars of staff time, as well as project management dedicated to this partnership with CalTrain to facilitate the grade separation to happen. And it started to happen. As you know, we broke ground on this project just a couple months ago after this decade-long partnership, and now we get the news that we're on this short list of stations that could be closed within San Mateo County. In addition to this, every single land use policy that the City of San Bruno has adopted over these 10 years in anticipation of this public partnership with CalTrain has been gone towards increasing ridership for CalTrain. As you know, in 2009, we adopted our general plan, which created a new transit-oriented development area directly surrounding the train station, so we could add residents, so we could add workers within this area that could take CalTrain. We then took the next step, investing hundreds of thousands of more dollars into our transit corridor plan. And as you know, the draft plan is done now. It includes raising residential densities and increasing the amount of land uses that can surround this train station to directly impact the number of riders that will ride on CalTrain trains. And this, one thing that I think we need to remind CalTrain is the land use that's allowed to be the tallest, is allowed to be the most dense in this area, is a 7-story office building directly above the old San Bruno lumber site, which is owned by CalTrain. So obviously, not only would this have a positive effect from a real estate side for CalTrain, it would add up to 1,200 office workers directly on top of a train station that could take that train on a daily basis. So a train station closure within San Bruno would obviously be a short-sighted decision. It would be one that would not benefit CalTrain in the long run and would not benefit San Bruno residents in the long run. So with that in mind, CalTrain is hosting a public hearing on March 3rd. I'm going to attend this meeting, and I know a couple of the council members are too, but I would really encourage San Bruno citizens to go out and come to this meeting or write letters to CalTrain voicing their opposition to the potential closure of the San Bruno CalTrain station. So I could take any questions at this time.
Any questions of Aaron?
Through the chair.
Irene?
Aaron, do you know what time the meeting is and where it's taking place?
Yes, it's at 10 a.m., 1250 San Carlos Avenue in San Carlos at the SanTrans headquarters there.
Okay.
All I gotta say is you've touched on the letter, the draft letter signed by Mayor Ruane, touched on every point. Like you, Mayor Ruane and I and a couple of other colleagues have been there for the whole 10 years. And we were very proud a couple of months ago when we broke ground. And now to hear this, I can understand their point, but we've got a lot invested, and we are what they want. We are what they need in San Bruno. And so I think it's been articulated very well in the letter, and we'll be there March 3rd and continue to fight, and we'll keep that station open.
Mr. Rico?
Robert Rico, excuse me, 7th Avenue. Can I suggest that this last slide on the back, the city consider taking the first line off and adding the actual time and the street address and running it on San Bruno cable so that you can get the information out more to the public? I will be there on the 3rd and hopefully say something too. So
Thank you very much. Good suggestion. We'll take care of that. Yeah, this is, been working with Ken on this and other councils prior to this one for close to 10 years. And it's unconscionable in my mind that they're even considering San Bruno, when in fact there's so many pluses in this whole situation. So it's a strongly worded letter. We might make it a little bit stronger maybe, but we'll get it down to them, and I'm sure Mr. Ibarra and Irene O'Connell will be there to represent us along with Aaron and other staff, and be pretty forceful in this. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Do we need a motion to approve the letter? Or
Receive it
I
all
think
over.
you have pretty good consensus. Okay, thank